Hey guys, good morning, good evening, whenever you're watching this, I hope you're having a great day. So I just wanted to hop on here and kind of just do a little training over how to utilize your planner to the best of your ability. So I'm just going to go over 3 different things. It might be more than that, sometimes I talk a little more than what I plan to. So the first thing is the first step that you want to do for your business is purchasing your planner. So I got this at Walmart. It's really cute. It has like a bunch of like inspirational stuff in it. Like August has this one. It's really cute. But there's a lot in there. There's like places for like your goals, what you're thankful for, all the things that you love, important dates, cute little notes to yourself. It has the monthly calendar, and then it also breaks it down by days. And then there's also sections in there where like you can write stuff off to the side, like your notes and stuff like that. So I'm just going to show you how to utilize it to the best of your ability. So I'm going to start with LC's first. So I'm going to show you, I'm just going to go off my blank week. So this is next week. So I'm talking to people today. So whoever I talk to today, whether it be about coffee or it be about Thermify X or the cleanse, whatever product that I'm talking to them about, if they stop responding to me in the middle of the conversation, I'm going to write them down for the next day. So if I'm talking to them on Saturday, which is today, I'm going to write their name down for tomorrow so that I can continue the conversation with them. If I don't continue the conversation with them tomorrow and I wait like a week or 2 weeks, they're going to forget the conversation that we had. They're not going to be interested anymore because you're not following up with them right away. And they're probably going to lose interest in the product because at first they were excited about it, but then they just quit talking to you. So then now they have no clue about it and they really, really don't care. So you always want to make sure that if they're not responding to you, you write them down for the next day. So today's Saturday, so I'm going to write them down for Sunday. I'm going to write their name down. Same thing, if I talk to them on Sunday, I'm going to write them down for Monday. And that just helps me keep track of who I talk to every single day. And if I realize that I have less names on a day, it helps me keep track of how many people I'm talking to in one single day. So if I only have like 4 names down for a day, I didn't do enough work the day before. I did not put in the time. I didn't put in the effort. I didn't do what I was supposed to be doing for my business to get it to grow. So then that also helps me see where I need to improve. Do I need to improve on messaging for host to post? Do I need to improve on talking to new people? Do I need to up my product posts? Like it could be any of those things, and all 3 of those could be a factor. So you just want to make sure that you're talking to more than enough people. So that's what I do for the next day follow-up. If they give me an actual date, which some people did, so some people gave me the date for the 26th, so then I'm going to write down their name, and then I also write down next to them what they were interested in. So like I have Kara. So Kara, I talked to Kara about joining the business. So I put a little B above her name, just saying that I talked to her about the business. If I talk to somebody about coffee, I put a C. If I talk to somebody about Thermify X, TFX. Cleanse is CL. That way, if I accidentally lose my conversation with them or Facebook accidentally deletes it, because we know how Facebook can act up sometimes, I have their name, I have their profile, and I have what I already talked to them about so that I don't have to go back and sound like, oh, hey, I know you were supposed to order today, but I'm not exactly sure what you were ordering. Because then that's just bad business on your part, and then they're going to look at it as, oh, she's not keeping me in not keeping track of who she's talking to or what she's trying to sell, so she's not a good businesswoman. So I always put down what I'm talking to somebody about. If I don't do that, then I try to go back into my conversations and make sure that I go through all the names that I've written down and write it down, because I don't want to miss a single person. So if they give you a date, you write them down for the date that they said. And I always ask them what time is best for them to follow up with them. Some say, like noon. Some say 6 o'clock at night because they work. And I'll put that time next to them as well. That way it's like their convenience too, but you can still get a hold of them that day. And then some people are like, oh, it doesn't matter. And then that's when I just follow up with them as soon as I get up. So if I get up at 8 o'clock in the morning, best be sure I'm following up with you at 8 o'clock in the morning, trying to get you to order. So that's how I do my customers, by keeping track of them. My distributors, I do just a little differently. Of course, I write them down for the next day follow-up, just like my loyal customers, PLCs. And if I don't hear back from them, I'll follow up with them the next day. If they give me a date, I put them down for the date. If I talk to them about the business, I put a B for the business. But they also go on a special list that I put, let me pull it up. So they also go on a special list. So I have this list in the front of my planner, and it helps me keep track of all the potential distributors that I've talked to. That way, when we have a deal come up, I have all of them in a list, and I can just go back to this list instead of flipping through my planner and flipping through 30 pages, trying to figure out who was a potential distributor. So I always put them on this list. And when they sign up, I put a check mark next to them. I put the date that they signed up, and then I highlight them. That way, for one, I know they signed up. Two, I know the date that they signed up and whether it was during a deal or if it was for $99. You guys, signing people for $99 is the best way to go, only because those people are willing to do whatever it takes most of the time. They will pay full price. They will stay up till 4 a.m. to work with you. They will do practically everything in their training. So that was a little off topic, but those are the best people pretty much. But that's the list that I do. So I have a few pages that I just kind of like keep adding into my planner as my list goes stronger and longer. And I just started my planner, so I don't have like a bunch in here. I still have to put them into my other one. I just got this new one. So that's how I keep track of my potential distributors. Now, when they do sign up, let me get to the page. I put them down in this cute little box that I have. So this past week, I had the $49 deal, and I just put their names down there. And that tells me that the week that I signed them up and like their names and who they were, and also keeps me in check to see like how many distributors I'm signing in 1 month. And like I can just keep challenging myself to like, so the next month I need to sign more than what I signed last month. And I know that I can do it because I did it last month. So that also helps. Also, other stuff that I do with my planner is, so I like to keep track of the Zooms that I'm doing. I like to be able to stay organized. So I also use this as like a day-to-day planner as well. So like up here, I have a leader Zoom on this Monday, but I also have a speaker on Monday as well. And then this, I have the Wesley chat. We have Zoom, but I also have a speaker that day too. So it helps me keep track of the Zooms that I have and the speakers that I have coming on. That way, for one, I know my team is going to benefit. I'm not going to forget. I'm going to hold myself accountable. And I just don't want to miss a single thing. So I like to stay like very organized. So like on Saturday, mind you, this is next week, so that's why this planner is so empty right now. I am going out on Saturday next week, so I put this on a sticky note and I put it here. That way I know what time I'm going out and I can get all of my work done that night or that day and that afternoon before I decide to go out. That way my business isn't suffering from me planning to go out. For one, I know that I'm going out. For two, I'm planning ahead so I can get all of my work done for that day before I decide to go out, and I can just leave my phone and I can enjoy myself. Because I know a lot of us struggle with putting our phones down, and you know, we get like stressed because we feel like we're not spending enough time with our families, or we're not spending enough time with our friends, or we feel like we're constantly on our phones. You know, you guys, this is another way to help keep that in check. So like if you know you're going to do something, you know, do your work earlier in the day or before you're supposed to go out and do that, and then just drop your phone, you guys, and go out and enjoy yourself. You know, this business isn't meant for your phone to be hooked to your hand 24/7. You know, some of us are like that because we just love working our business so much, but then some of us, you know, we like to enjoy that time, and I like to put my phone down every once in a while and just enjoy the company of my children, and this is the best way to do it. So I always like to use my planner as a day-to-day planner as well, and it seems to work extremely it's extremely beneficial. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to show you is how to keep track of checking in with loyal customers. So I signed a loyal on the 25th of last month. So I put her down in my little box at the bottom, and it tells me that I need to check in with her on the 25th because that's her 1 month. That's her 1 month mark, and I want to make sure that I'm constantly following up with my customers and making sure that they're loving the product that they got. So if I put a little note to myself, Thursday, check in with Marielle. I know that I need to check in with my customer, see how she's doing. If she doesn't like something, possibly get her product changed or see what I can do to make her feel better. And I just do that for all of them. So, like, let me pull up the next one. In August, check in with Cheyenne and Karen on Monday. So I have that written down there. I constantly write down my customers. That way they know that I'm staying in constant contact with them and they don't look at it as I was just making a sale and leaving them to hang. Because if you don't, guys, taking care of your customers is a very important thing in this business. You don't want to sign up a customer and then never talk to them again. No, you want to sign them up, make sure they're comfortable with their product, see how they're doing, see how they love their product. If they don't like it, suggest changing it so they don't have to cancel their account and pay that $50 membership fee. Because for one, you don't want to lose that customer and that BV, but also you're trying to help them reach a goal that they have, and you don't want them upset because you abandoned them. You want them to feel comfortable to come to you. I have girls who are constantly sending me their result pictures because I'm constantly checking in with them, and because they love the product and they love that I'm always boosting them. You know, they send me their result pictures, and I'm like, oh my God, girl, you look amazing. Even if it's only 2 pounds, just like you see it. You know, I see where you're losing weight. It's so incredible how this product is doing this for you. Like, you have to take care of your customers. That is a very, very important thing, you guys. And I just wanted to go over these few tips with you because a lot of you have been asking me about them, and I just thought it would be easier to make a video so that everybody could see it. So if anybody has any other questions, you know, you can personally message me, or we can set up like a FaceTime or anything, just so I can help you use your list to the best of your ability and use your planner. So I hope this helped everybody, and I hope that you guys got what you needed out of this video. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.